This is part 4 and the final part of my time in the Emergent Church. And really, I just want to tell you about it because these type of churches, there's not necessarily a church called the Emerging Church or Emerging Christianity or Vintage Church, things like that, organic church. It's a mindset. And there's characteristics, just like there's that New Apostolic Reformation that I've talked about. Well, there's this kind of church too. And they also network together. This person will say things about the other person, do conferences together, refer each other. They network together because they have the same mindset, common interests. But even if they have a book that is like, here's how to study the Bible, and even if that book is right, I'm telling you, when you look at their overall teaching and their mindset, they get some things right, but there's a whole bunch that is wrong. And really, anything goes. They like to have different conversations, and even if you don't agree, it'll be like, it's okay. Whatever your interpretation is, it's okay. And I'll give you a hint. One of these guys is a famous author, and I think he had a book called Love Wins, and that is not biblical. Also, the mindset of this type of churches is like universalism, like everybody can go to heaven. And they don't like to talk about the difficult things in the Bible and the reality of sin and hell and heaven. They tend to stay more on the positive side. And if they do go more towards the negative, they'll find a way to twist it. Yeah, and I noticed they do bring in aspects of Catholicism nowadays, and I'll have to talk about this in another topic, but they are more in the contemplative spirituality category. That's where they bring in different kind of mysticism that we see in the New Age, in the occult, in the Eastern religions, and they bring that into the church and they say these methods, these are prayer, or you have to do these spiritual disciplines to get closer to God. And we would be in and out of churches. Thankfully, we didn't in the end do that community center type church with the talk show that I had talked about in the other one. But we did find ourselves doing a home church again. And then there's a whole bunch of other stuff because we did a home church. But the people that we were around, now that I look back, I see what they're doing now. They're more progressive Christianity. A story for another time.